You're about to witness a seismic event. 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IHW Unstoppable. We're continuing in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We are continuing Smash versus IHW Best of 7 series, but let's start this off hot, Langell. And by hot, I mean Dragon X Shane Stevens coming on out to beat the tar out of Julian Young.
Dragon X Shane Stevens on his way to the ring. Again, my screen doing that weird thing. I don't know. Anyway, there he is. Shane Stevens fighting out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, making his way to the ring.
I believe he said Truro, Nova Scotia.
Oh. Well, in that case, I stand corrected. It's Truro, Nova Scotia.
All right. Dave the Voice. He is in that ring and he is announcing like a ring announcer.
Dave Boyce, one of the best ring announcers in the Maritime.
Yeah, he's up there.
He is up there.
I think out of that kid.
Here he comes.
I'm amazed he found his way here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, he doesn't know up from down and down from up.
Come on, Rockstar. We're talking about the phenom of fitness, Julian Young here. About to enter the ring and take on none other than X-Dragon Shane Stevens. This will be a huge matchup to kick off Unstoppable. Always getting his cardio and fitness in, Julian Young. Should also mention Emily Parker, the referee in charge of this matchup.
Oh, she's distracted. She must have saw like a coin or
Come on, Rockstar.
What?
Show some respect. The bell has rung. We are underway. X-Dragon Shane Stevens against Julian Young. Conspicuous by his absence at ringside, the X-Foot Beast, Kurt Obey, Rockstar.
You don't worry about Kurt Obey, Langell. He is where he needs to be.
All right, here we go. Shane Stevens going from behind now. Reversed by Julian Young. Up and down goes X-Dragon Shane Stevens.
And the disrespect by Julian Young.
It's not disrespectful. He's just showing that he has the upper hand when it comes to wrestling and just kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? Paintbrushing him a little bit to let him know who's in charge. Shane Stevens immediately out to the floor.
Langell, it is absolutely disrespectful.
Now Shane Stevens arguing with the crowd, has that Kendo Shima in hand.
Yeah, the crowd better watch themselves. They'll end up getting the Kendo Shima in head.
Well, they definitely don't want that. Julian Young just waiting for Shane Stevens to turn around. The match is completely on hold while Stevens is out on the floor. Come on, get this match back in the ring. There we go. Julian Young taking care of business here.
Oh, come on, ref, get out there. Get in between them.
The race is on. Shane Stevens in under the bottom rope. Julian Young falls in it. No! Moves back out, and Shane Stevens' elbow hits nothing. Julian Young now with a scoop and a slam. Shane Stevens looks to be in trouble early, Rockstar.
Absolutely, Langell.
Misses with that elbow drop, though. Had that well scouted against Julian Young. Julian Young up and over the top rope, holding onto the top rope. Shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Going to skin the cat. Oh! Went to skin the cat. Waited too long. A drop kick right in the face. Out to the floor.
You know, Langell, Julian Young, they say, is quick as a hiccup. Luckily, Dragon X is the good scare that makes him go away.
Huge kick to the face. May have caught him in the upper chest area.
The chesticles, if you will.
If you will.
If you will.
Shane Stevens now setting up for that elbow.
Beautiful.
And nails Julian Young with it, rolls him over, hooks the leg. Count at 2. This match continues. Not enough to hold down Julian Young, even despite hooking that leg.
Man, it's this type of match that you're going to find on IHW right here on Fight.tv.
Definitely. Huge boot to the midsection. Devastating chop. Shane Stevens reverses, fires Young over. Up and over. Kick to the chest. These men are going back and forth non-stop, Rockstar. Huge enziguri.
What an enziguri.
Yes, hooks the leg. Count at 2 again. Julian Young gets that shoulder up. Emily Parker there stating it's just a 2 count. This match continues.
Emily Parker needs to count a little faster than that.
Oh, come on, Rockstar. That was a fair count.
It is not. I don't care if it's fair.
Julian Young whipped across, ducks under the clothesline, up and over. Sunset flip, trying to hook him. Oh, devastating drops both feet right into the solar plexus of Julian Young.
You know, that type of move, it takes the wind out of you. I don't know if you've ever been hit in the solar plexus, Langell.
I have not.
But you get hit in the solar plexus, it takes the wind right out of you. And when you're on your back like that, and the full weight of a 215-pound man landing on your chest in just the area of his feet.
Definitely devastating, as we're seeing Julian Young is still not back to his feet. Shane Stevens now with those educated feet. Hit right again to that chest area, targeting the torso of Julian Young.
Sorry, I was distracted. I wasn't very focused there for a second.
That's all right, Rockstar. That's what I'm here for. Shane Stevens. Oh, look at that.
Look at what?
Disrespectful spit in the water right in the face of Julian Young. Oh,
I missed it. He should do it again.
Catches him with an exploder suplex. Devastating suplex by Julian Young. Clothesline. Huge splash into the corner. Down goes X-Dragon. Julian Young setting him up here. This could be it. Up, over, drops that elbow.
A really tight elbow in that lower solar plexus area, Langell.
Definitely was.
I will give props where props are due, and Julian Young did a very adequate elbow drop.
Very adequate one, yes. Some may say better than that, but I'll take adequate since it's coming from you. Running in, huge adequate boot. Shane Stevens now off that middle rope. Catches that boot, stops Julian Young. Side suplex.
Shane Stevens seems to be favoring that knee a little bit, Langell.
He is. He's not. That action seems to have slowed down Rockstar. I think. No, going for the cover. Here we go.
Nice little rollover. Hooks that leg. Not tight enough. Got the, what do you call that? The taint of the tights?
No. Julian Young kicks out.
Oh, no.
Super kick. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and it is all over.
Nice, I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure, definitely, Rockstar. Julian Young catching that super kick. Shane Stevens may have been distracted after tweaking that knee. Julian Young celebrating. Shane Stevens slow to move on that mat. We may have an injury here. Julian Young picking up the kendo stick. Throwing it to the back. Yes, definitely. Shane Stevens is in some trouble here. Rockstar Chris Cole helping Shane Stevens to the back. We tweak that knee going for that side suplex. Anything can happen in professional wrestling. That's why we always say don't try this at home. Julian Young picked up the win in Unstoppable. Might not be the way he wanted to win that match, but comes away victorious.
Langell, I'm back.
Welcome back, Rockstar.
Langell, right now we're going to go to a little bit of a flashback. The pilot episode of IHW Unstoppable. We're going to go back all the way to 2013 for a quick flashback match featuring Julian Young, that we just saw.
Yes.
None other than the big picture, Chris Cook. Let's go have a look at that match now, Langell.
Let's do it.
We could have done without him, Daddy. He's a great asset to IHW. The big picture here. Here we are. I'm very excited for this matchup. I'm not sure if I've ever seen these two collide before in IHW.
Now let me tell you something, Daddy. We have Julian Young versus Chris Cook. Speed versus strength. And every time you get in there and you have speed versus strength, speed is going to be the one that prevails.
Finally going back on your words here.
What are you talking about? You're going to see Julian Young take this man to school, to wrestling school. 9 years, Daddy. That's nothing to shake a stick at.
No, it is not. He is a great talent here, Julian Young. He's not going to be an easy feat here for Chris Cook. Chris Cook showing his wrestling skills on Mr. Amateur Wrestling. Oh,
I'm pretty sure he cheated. Let me tell you something, Daddy.
Julian
I saw
Young
Chris
quickly
Cook grab a
gets
big
out,
handful of hair.
And he gets out. Hair? He's got more hair on his chin than he does his head.
It's still hair.
Julian Young taking his time on the outside. Chris Cook interrupting the count.
He would.
Julian Young recuperating. He seemed like he was a little frustrated from all the counters to the wrestling that Chris Cook was initiating there. Big clothesline miss.
Let me tell you something. I was out back speaking with Julian Young earlier, and I let him know all of the secrets that he would need to know about Chris Cook. I was in a team in the Tyler Zone with Chris Cook for a very long time. We were teammates, and let me tell you something. I learned all of his secrets, Daddy, and I just told him to Julian Young just because. Julian Young too fast. What did I tell you about speed and strength, Daddy?
I don't think he's going to do too well.
Oh, and he outsmarts him. Julian Young going for the suplex here from the Chris Cook blocks that. Too much strength there on the big picture. Oh, he board buster.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think Julian Young's strategy there was overly sound.
No, it was not. You'd think he'd be going for the knee, where Chris Cook coming back from knee surgery.
That would make sense. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, Oh, and a big chop by the big picture.
That's just mean. Why would you do that to somebody?
Oh, he's got the big paws to do that. Big elbow drop. And, oh, he's mocking Julian Young. Is he going to do a nip up? No, he is not.
Yeah, that's right, Daddy.
Oh, and a big kick to the back. Here we go, Irish whip it to the turnbuckle. Big head of steam. Oh, into the post. Julian Young outsmarts him. Oh, Chris Cook on a comeback. Julian Young blocks it. Oh, blocks it again. Here we go. Right back on the arm. Not going for the strategy I thought he would. He's attacking the arm, not going for the knee. Neck breaker by Julian Young.
Tell you something, he's gonna make sure that Chris Cook never wrestles again, Daddy. He's taking out an arm. He already has one knee that's taken out. Chris Cook's got nothing, Daddy.
And the crowd rallying behind Chris Cook. Here we go. He's looking like he's coming back. Oh, big chop. Another one. And another. Oh, and a rake in the eyes.
That's what I told Julian Young. Chris Cook's weakness, his eyeballs. Let me tell you something. I don't care how big the guy is. You stick a big old thumb in his eye, and he's going down.
Going right back on the arm. And he twists out of it with the Irish whip and a big knee. And another knee. Running knee lift. We got the cover 1, 2. He hooked
I
the
dare
leg,
say that was $1 million knee lift, Mikey.
It did not look like he had the shoulders covered properly there, and he was able to kick out. Counters with the boot. Another boot. Julian Young drop kick on Chris Cook. Still can't get the big man off his feet. Here goes setting up and a big chop.
Let me tell you something, Daddy.
Julian Young should be wasting all this time. Oh, he lands on his feet and he goes right back on the arm. I guess I'm wrong. I digress.
I totally agree that you're wrong and you use digress wrong.
Big shoulder tackle by the Chris Cook. We have it looks like an angle slam. Oh, he hits it.
That was a right angle, Daddy.
And 1, 2. Hey, oh, I thought he had him there. Julian Young finds something in the reserves and he kicks out.
Let me tell you something. Chris Cook's been out for a year, Daddy. Julian Young is still a former IHW champion.
And so is Chris Cook.
Shut up. You can't take that away from him.
And Julian Young hit the it looks like he's got the crossface. He's got the crossface. Will Chris Cook tap?
Let me tell you something, everybody taps in this move. No one kicks out.
Two. Oh, he kicks out. Julian Young, frustrated, keeps going for the pin. Keeps getting a 2 count. He's just frustrated now. Chris Cook catches him at the pass. Cuts him off.
Come on, ref. Get him out of there. He's in the corner.
I think, here comes a big superplex, and Julian Young stops him.
Yeah, that's right. See how super that is, Daddy.
And here we go, back to the top ropes, and a big forearm. And he just throws him off the top ropes. Did you see that, Chris Cole? Chris Cook is victorious over 9 years of amateur wrestling in Greco-Roman.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Here he is. He's walking away from Kevin Tyler. Kevin Tyler is the man who brought him in.
Hey, what's up?
Hey guys, what's this all about?
Well, get 25% more parlor cash when you trade in your guitar.
Get 25% more parlor cash when you trade in your video games.
Get 25% more parlor cash when you trade in your cell phones. Huh? Hello? Yeah, he's right here. Hey man, it's for you.
So stack your cash with the Parlor Cash Card.
Parlor Bonds. Your money's waiting.
Coming at you every Thursday, it's the podcast that constantly asks WTF. My name's Brian
I'm
Langell.
the rockstar Chris Cole, Daddy!
And we are the hosts of What's the Finish, a maritime-produced podcast that covers music, sports, video games, and all things pop culture while counting down to the big finish, the biggest story of the week. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and iTunes. It's What's the Finish, available every Thursday.
Let me tell you something, Langell Daddy-O.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Dave the Voice back in the ring, Langell.
Yes, he is.
From wherever the hell he damn well reaches, with 320 pounds, Brody Steele.
Langell, here he comes. He is the monster. He the walking monolith. He is the legs of a cat and the body of a bull. He is nothing but the best in all wrestling, not just maritime wrestling, all over the world, Angel. He is none other than Brody Steele.
The monster Brody Steele, 6'8", 320 pounds. Brody Steele, the most intimidating man on the IHW roster. Look at the size of him, Rockstar.
I've always said the only reason to come to Fredericton is to beat people up.
That's right. I like to live vicariously through Brody Steele.
Right.
I would love to cave in.
Look at the disrespect by Brody Steele.
Why should he respect any of these people?
And it so happens that tonight...
Try explaining that,
I have a
Lance.
scheduled opponent.
Why should he respect them?
So now's a chance for
You should always
you
respect
to
the
step
fans.
up.
Always.
Brody Steele saying he has an open challenge.
All of you, it doesn't matter. This is an open challenge for anybody.
Who would be stupid enough
in the crowd
to respond to a Brody Steele open challenge? Seriously. Who would be so dumb? Oh, yeah.
Well, we're about to get our answer.
Yeah, that makes sense. That holds together.
Youngblood Cody Blade answering the challenge. This man is speed and energy personified.
Fairly certain that Brody Steele's breakfast burrito is bigger than Youngblood. But you know what? Props to the kid a little bit. Maybe more guts than brains, Lancel, but this kid will literally fight anybody.
He definitely will. Youngblood Cody Blade. We saw him recently here on Unstoppable taking on the Smash Heavyweight Champion Tyson Dukes. He did well for himself, Rockstar.
Yeah, until he lost. No, wait. Yeah, he lost.
Only because Titus interfered.
Hey, Youngblood was the one in charge of winning that match, and Youngblood did not. And because of him, we are down 3-1.
That's one perspective on it. If Titus hadn't have interfered, we very well may be 3-2. Wow, the chance of... You're right.
I know.
You're right.
That's why I say things, because I'm right.
The crowd seems to be behind Brody Steele in this matchup, chanting for Brody.
Oh, they're saying Cody, aren't they?
No, they were saying Brody, Rockstar.
Well, I guess they have good taste.
That's why I mentioned earlier, you should respect the fans. Look at the power of Brody Steele.
But back to my point, Brody Steele does not respect the fans. He thinks they're vomitous puke, and yet they still cheer him. Why should he bother respecting them now? They're already cheering him.
Well, I find it easier to get along with people when you respect the fact that they like you. Tying up again in the middle of the ring, and Cody Blade thrown like a lawn dart. The power of Brody Steele is unmatched here in IHW, Rockstar.
Absolutely, Langell, and we have, look at that, senior official Squishy in the ring. He likes to cut hair.
He does. When he's not refereeing, both men tie up again. No. Cody Blade showing his speed, goes from behind here, catches Brody Steele. Steele forces him into the ropes. Gonna break it cleanly. Oh, no, I guess I don't need to be surprised anymore.
Here's the
That's
thing.
exactly what I thought it would be.
Brody Steele, it's not necessary for him to do something like that, but man, is it funny.
Look at the speed. Cody Blade catching Brody Steele. Catching him with a drop kick now. I was going to say, catching him off guard with that speed, but...
Well, I was relaxing, but Brody Steele is staggered.
Cody Blade just torquing on that arm now, trying to get his submission from the big man. Look at him wrenching on that arm, Rockstar.
That is a pretty solid armbar, but I mean, you're dealing with a man whose arms are as big as Cody's legs.
That is true. Brody Steele now up to one leg, up to area, bolt back to his feet. Scoop. And just drops him on that top rope. Throat right across the top rope. That can damage a larynx very quickly.
You must not have seen those ropes there.
Oh, obviously not, no.
Well, it's not like Brody Steele to cheat.
No, not at all.
I know. Wait, are you
face first into that turnbuckle? Yes, I am, sir.
I'm
huge boot right into the throat area, targeting that throat. If you can't breathe, you can't do anything else in this matchup.
I'm gonna call, because we hang out, we drink Chai tea and do Tai Chi together. I'm gonna tell Brody Steele that you called him a jerk.
I did not call him a jerk.
I don't care.
I'm pretty sure Brody Steele would agree that he's not against bending and or breaking the rules. So you can tell him what I said.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be very upset that you called him a smelly jerk.
Yes, he probably would if he thought I told it or called him that. Back to the match though, picking up Cody Blade by his hair and immediately smashing him back down to the canvas with a European uppercut.
I won't tell him. I won't tell you what he says about you.
Please don't. At least not while we're on the air. Cody Blade getting stomped on with nowhere to go here. I think the size difference is going to be a lot for Cody Blade to try to rally against, but he's not going to give up. He's going to keep fighting back, Rockstar.
This kid proved against Tyson Dukes that, again, more guts than he has brains.
Whoa! Devastating toss over the top rope. May have hit his head on the apron on the way down. This could be it. This could be a count-out victory at this point. Referee's up to the count of 3.
Come on, Squishy, hurry up.
4. Cody Blade still has life in him, trying to get back into the ring. We're up to a count of 6. Count of 7. Brody Steele charges across, huge knee, and out goes Cody Blade again. This kid is never going to give up, but I would not blame him if he took a count out right now just to live to fight another day, because no matter what he does, he's being destroyed by Brody Steele. He needs a strategy of stick and move, but right now it's basically stick and splat. He's getting destroyed by Brody Steele.
Why is he standing again?
Like, no give up in this kid. Here he comes again. No! Brody Steele misses. This is his opportunity. Cody Blade fighting back now. Multiple forearms to the back in the shoulder area. Drives his face directly into that turnbuckle. Cody Blade's gonna fly.
All the way down and into the hand.
Caught by Brody Steele. Did he?
He did. That's why he kept it.
Huge boot. That was a short distance coming off that rope directly into that boot, Rockstar.
Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta jump feet first in.
Going for the cover. No, just standing on him instead. How disrespectful is that?
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh no!
Misses with that elbow. Cody Blade out of the way.
Oh no!
Huge jaw cracker by Blade. Now getting fired up, heading to that corner. Dives in, huge splash. Cody Blade now going to the top rope. That's a long way away. Wait, Brody still charging in after. Catches him with a drop kick. Going for the cover, hooks the leg. See that Brody kicked out at the count at 2, but Youngblood was trying with all his force and all his weight to hold those shoulders down, but Brody Steele just too big and too strong.
Well, they call him the monster for a reason, Landell.
Devastating choke slam. Cody Blade is not moving.
He's out, Landell. He's done. Put a fork in him and then throw him in the garbage.
Brody Steele. The crowd chanting one more time. Brody Steele casually going for this cover, taking his time. And then just pulling him up by the hair. How disrespectful, Rockstar. I know I keep saying that, but it's true.
Let me tell you something. Brody Steele right now is like a cat with a mouse.
Brody Steele screaming he would never just lift the head off the canvas. That's exactly what he did.
I don't know what monitor you're looking at, but I didn't see him do it.
Oh, here we go. Second choke
he's lifting his
slam.
head off the canvas.
Setting up for that second choke slam. Here's this. It could be. Oh, wait a second.
No!
Rolls him up. And it's a 3 count. It's over. Cody Blade catches Brody Steele.
That's impossible.
Off guard and gets a 3 count. It's over. Look at
He had
this.
his feet on the ropes and a fistful of tights, and he was pulling the hair.
I didn't see any of that, Rock.
Well, it's impossible that anything else could have happened, Langell.
Cody Blade is shocked by that victory.
Everybody's shocked by it. Look at Brody Steele.
Brody Steele visibly upset, saying it was a count of 2.
I agree. Yes, it was 2. Talking to me, you know.
Referee counts to 3. This match is over. Brody Steele going home on the short side of the winner's purse. And again, he's saying that was 2. He is extremely upset, Rockstar.
I don't blame him. He just got cheated out of a win.
But he had this match won. Had he not picked up the hair, this match would have been over.
What do you do with the rabbit?
Hey fans, we know you're on Twitter and you're on Facebook. You're on social media getting breaking news the minute it happens. Well, good news, so are we. Innovative Hybrid Wrestling has social media covered. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. We post everything you need to know about Innovative Hybrid Wrestling, so make sure you're following us so you're the first to get the inside scoop.
IHW fans, I've come before you tonight. In the building, we have had some of our greatest moments and memories. In the building that we, from a long time ago, proved that IHW is the greatest wrestling promotion in the Maritimes. Now, in our anniversary shows before, we've had special guests. We've had specialty matches. I wanted to do something different this year. You may have seen a bit of rivalry, a bit of war of words between Maritime Wrestling and Ontario Wrestling. There is one promotion in all of Ontario that's caught my eye, and that would be Smash Wrestling. They are not better than Maritime Wrestlers. So as of right now, I am issuing the challenge. Smash Wrestling on IHW's 12th anniversary celebration. You send your best. We'll put him against our best. And we're not going to prove who's better. We're going to prove we're better!
Here we are, Langell. The main event of IHW Unstoppable, as far as I know.
This is definitely the main event, Rockstar. Continuing that series between IHW and Smash. Coming up next will be IHW's Dick Durning taking on Smash's Tarek.
The following contest is scheduled for 1
I will tell you right now, Tarek is not someone to trifle with. Dick Durning has to be careful if he plans on winning this match, and he can't get up to his normal finish.
There's Tarek. Telling this crowd, I'm better than you, and pointed out every person he's better than. He hasn't missed a person yet.
I should start doing that.
Tarek now going out into the crowd to make his point. Dick Durning's going to have himself quite the matchup tonight. Tarek is no one to take lightly.
Absolutely, he is no slouch, Langell. He is a mat technician He can fly when he needs to, and he's a world-class athlete.
He definitely is.
And from what I understand, Dave Boyce is a world-class athlete.
Here he comes. Dick Turning representing IHW.
Pretty dazzling, I suppose.
IHW at this point down 3-1 in the series. Rockstar, if Dick Turning is not successful, this series is technically over. Kevin Tyler said we'd have all 7 matchups, but if Tarek wins this match, Smash will actually win the series. This will be the 4th win.
Absolutely, and you cannot say, I can't say that I don't expect Tarek to win. I can't say that I don't expect Dick Durning to win either. Both of these men are world-class professional wrestlers, Langell, no matter what you say about them.
I happen to agree with you completely. I'm surprised you're saying that.
Well, you know, I'm very smart. Don't forget, and this is something I've been hesitant to point out, but every single official in this best of 7 series, Langell, is an IHW official.
That is true, Rockstar.
I feel like we're stacking the deck here a little bit.
I don't know what you're getting at, considering IHW's referees have done nothing but call this straight down the middle.
I don't think so.
It's very true, Rockstar. Not once has there been a controversial call by any of our officials.
A little bit of posturing from both men.
Trying to get the, there we go. We've called for the bell. We are underway in our main event here on Unstoppable. As you can see the graphic on the screen here, IHW is currently down 3-1. Dick Durning firing Tarek into the corner and then cleanly breaks the hold.
That's nice of him not to cheat for a change.
That's the respect that IHW has.
Speak for yourself.
Tarek now distracted by somebody out on the floor. I'm not sure what this is about. Durning brings him back in the ring, says, come on, let's go.
Tight collar and elbow, Langell.
Definitely. Durning backs him into the corner.
He pulled Tarek's hair.
I did not see that. And again, another clean break, although Tarek complaining now the hair was pulled. I didn't see that.
I told you.
I did not see that.
You need to get a better monitor.
If it's in the budget, Rockstar, I will gladly take another monitor.
You can have my old one that I drew on.
Well, thank you. Again, into the corner. Tarek with a handful of hair. And then, look at this now. Oh, boot to the midsection. We're not getting that same clean show of respect. It's not a two-way street in this matchup. Tarek now choking Dick Durning, using that middle rope, using it as a weapon.
Use whatever is at your disposal, Langell, whatever it takes to win.
Headbutt by Tarek. Durning stumbles into that corner. Now he's getting shoulder blocks right into the midsection. Sidesteps him. Ducks the punch. These two men are matching up incredibly well, Rock. Whoa, devastating. That was impressive.
Whoa. You are not wrong, Langell.
Count of 2. That was impressive. I have to, like you said, I have to give credit where credit is due. This innovative offense by Tarek is impressive. Boot now to the neck area. Now just stomping on his chest. And again, Tarek choking him out now.
No, he's trying to pin him. Oh, he got the 3. That's over.
Yeah. No, Rockstar, this match is going to continue.
Tarek now what I told you.
Out onto the apron. Again, using those ropes up against the throat of Dick Durning, then sizes him up and just smashes him with the right hand.
Wicked.
Tarek now taking his time, moving around that ring, out on the floor, up onto the apron. Oh, gets caught with a huge chop, wasted too much time out on that floor. Dick Durning with some of the hardest chops in all of Maritime Wrestling. Thumb to the eye. That was uncalled for. Tarek now with a headbutt. And just slapping around Dick Durning. There's no respect at all. Tarek must believe that this is going to be it. This will end the series.
So when Julian Young's on top of someone and slapping the back of their head, that's okay. But when Tarek looks a man in the eye and slaps him in the mush, you say that's disrespectful. You need to make up your mind, Langell.
You do raise a point.
I'm aware that I do.
Raise a point, but what I did say about Julian Young was the fact that he's proven a point that he's superior in mat wrestling. What is Tarek showing that he's superior in?
Wrestling.
All right, let's get back to this matchup, Rockstar.
Being a winner.
Kicks it to the chest in the corner. Dick Durning crumpled up there. Now grabs a hold of the boot. Tarek now still just driving it into the throat area. Durning's in trouble here. Tarek saying, "Are you kidding me?" Not quite sure what he's referring to.
I have it on good authority that Tarek hates you.
Really?
That's what his Twitter says.
It's funny, I'm blocked by him on Twitter, so that makes a lot of sense. Huge chop. Durning stumbling. Look at this now. If he hits this could be it. Durning, nowhere to go. No, he does get out of a huge backcracker. Backstabber. Both men are down. This match has taken a lot of the Dick Durning. But that backstabber could have leveled the playing field. Tarek took all of that, all the brunt of that.
I see a guy in a mask.
I did see a fan in a mask.
Is that guy on Twitter?
What guy on Twitter? Anyway, trading blows here in the middle of the ring. Dick Durning getting the upper hand. Ducks the clothesline. Huge running clothesline. And another by Dick Durning.
The people here in Fredericton, New Brunswick at the Ville are being treated to some mat classic wrestling, Langell.
Huge running back elbow. Going for that bulldog. Nails it. Tarek gets nailed by that. Wait a second. I've seen this before. Setting up for that split leg of moonsault. Then he hits it with it. Hooks the leg. And it is all over. Dick Durning. Victorious.
All tied up, Langell. No, I knew he could do it.
Rockstar, that makes it 3-2.
Really?
Yes, we are now 3-2 in this series.
The Smash has 3.
Yes.
Someone the caliber of Tarek, you'd think would be worth 2 points.
Okay, I sure. However, IHW comes out on top in this. Dick Durning with the victory. Tarek
I knew he could do
on the floor. We're still behind the 8 ball, but we're crawling back. It is 3-2. Rockstar, this series is not over.
Not yet, but this episode of IHW Unstoppable is labeled. Check us out, IHW.ca, on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Look for IHW Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Unstoppable right here on Fight TV. My name is Rockstar Chris Cole. That's Brian Langell, and we will talk at you later, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Who said you could do that?
Finally home. Time to relax. Shane's calling. Hello?
Randy, you gotta come over.
What? Huh? What's going on?
There's something under my bed.
There's something under your bed? Yeah, man, I'll be right there.
Okay.
Man, my best friend's in trouble. Dude, are you okay?
Oh, Randy, thank God. There's an idiot under my bed.
You mean a monster?
Yeah, an idiot monster.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't move. I got this. Man, I hate you.
Parlor Pawn, your money's waiting.